Hey, hey, hey. Time for the Out of This World story from rSpace. Today on rSpace, bad decisions catch up, karma doesn't pull punches, and the people who thought they were getting away with it, well, let's just say their happily ever after looks more like a budget motel, and we're not mad about it. Wife claims she deserved better, so I helped her move out, froze the accounts, and let her discover better means broke. We've been married 6 years, and I'm 32. She's 30. I work in sales, decent job, keep the bills paid and then some. Sarah works part-time at a boutique, mostly to keep busy since my income covers us. Anyway, I came home early from a business trip to surprise her. I roll in around noon expecting her to be home since she wasn't scheduled to work. Her car's not in the driveway. I text her, asking her where she's at. She replies she's out with friends. Fair enough. I figure she'll be back soon. I unpack, chill on the couch, wait for her. She doesn't show up until 3 in the morning. I hear the front door creak open, and she's tiptoeing in like she's trying not to wake me. I'm already up, sitting in the dark living room. She jumps when she sees me. Her hair's a mess, clothes wrinkled, and I catch a whiff of some cologne that's definitely not mine. She says she crashed at a girlfriend's place after drinks ran late. I ask which friend. She mumbles something about Jen from work and heads to the bathroom quick. I notice her pulling her hair over her neck as she walks away, like she's covering something. My gut's telling me this ain't right. Next morning, she's in the shower, and her phone's sitting on the kitchen counter. I don't usually snoop, but after last night, I can't help it. I unlock it. Her passcode's been the same since we met, our anniversary. I open the texts, and there's this thread with a guy named Jake. Not a name I know. Messages are flirty as hell. Stuff like, can't wait to see you tonight, and you looked so hot last time. Then I see they're meeting at a hotel later that day. My chest tightens, but I keep scrolling. She's been texting him for weeks, maybe longer. I take screenshots of it all, send them to my phone, delete the sent message from her log so she doesn't know. She comes out of the shower, acting normal, asking what I want for breakfast. I play it cool, say I'm not hungry, and head out to run errands. Really, I just need to think. I drive around for a couple of hours replaying everything. The late nights she's had lately, the excuses, the way she's been distant. It's all clicking now. I get home, and she's on the couch, scrolling her phone, smiling at something. Probably him. I don't say anything yet. I wait. That night, she says she's going to go out again. Girls' night, she claims. I nod, let her go. She comes back late, same as before, around 2 or 3. This time, I'm waiting in the kitchen. She walks in and I can see it again. Hair messy, that cologne smell, and now I spot a mark on her neck she didn't hide fast enough. I ask her straight up what's going on. She gets defensive, says I'm being paranoid, that I don't trust her. I tell her I saw the texts. Her face goes pale for a second, then she flips it on me, says I'm controlling, that I've been smothering her for years. I ask who Jake is. She freezes. Then she says he's just a friend from work. I tell her friends don't meet at hotels. She starts yelling, saying I don't get it, that she's unhappy, that she's been unhappy for a while. Then she hits me with it. I deserve better than you. That's the line that does it. I'm pissed, but I keep my voice steady. I tell her if she thinks she's got better waiting, she can go find it. She laughs, like she thinks I'm joking. I say I'm serious. Pack a bag and get out. She stares at me, then smirks. Says I'll regret this. I don't budge. I walk to the bedroom, grab one of her suitcases from the closet, and start throwing her stuff in it. Shirts, jeans, that fancy jacket she loves. She's standing there, watching, still thinking I'll back down. I don't. I zip the bag, carry it to the front door, and set it down. I tell her to take it and go. She grabs her purse, says something about me being a loser, and storms out with the suitcase. Door slams behind her. I lock it, deadbolt too, and sit on the couch. House feels quiet now. I don't sleep much that night, but I'm not torn up about it either. She made her choice. Next day, I'm up early. I call the bank first thing. We've got joint checking and savings, plus a couple credit cards tied to my name. I tell them I want the joint accounts frozen. Guy on the phone asks why. I say personal reasons, and he does it. Takes like 20 minutes. I've got a separate savings account I set up a while back. Nothing big, just some extra cash I'd been stashing for a rainy day. I move what's left of my paycheck there, out of the joint stuff. Sarah's got her own credit cards, but they're maxed out half the time anyway. She's on her own now. I spend the rest of the day sorting through stuff. Her clothes are still in the closet, shoes piled up by the door, makeup all over the bathroom counter. I don't touch it yet, just leave it there. I figure she'll come back for it eventually. Or not, doesn't matter to me. I check my phone and she hasn't texted or called. Fine by me. I'm not chasing her. Day after that, I call a buddy of mine who went through a divorce a couple years ago. He gives me the number for his lawyer. Says the guy's good. No nonsense. I set up a meeting for later that week. Lawyer's office is small, smells like coffee and old paper. He's an older guy, maybe 50s. Real calm. I tell him everything. Sarah cheating, her texts, her walking out. I show him the screenshots I took. He nods, says it's a solid start. Asks if I want to file. I say, yeah, I'm done. He tells me to sit tight. Keep records of anything she does or says, and he'll get papers drawn up. Says she might try for alimony since she doesn't make much, but the infidelity could kill that if we play it right. I leave feeling like I've got a plan. Sarah finally texts me a couple of days later. She's mad as hell, says she can't access the bank accounts, demands I unfreeze them. I text back that she wanted better, so she can figure it out herself. She fires off a bunch more, calling me names, saying she'll take me for everything. I don't reply. I block her number instead. She's not my problem anymore. That's where I'm at now. Posted this on Reddit because I needed to get it off my chest. Wife of 6 years cheated. Told me she deserved better. So I kicked her out and cut her off. Lawyer's on it, accounts are locked, and she's pissed. Don't know what she's doing or where she's staying, probably with that Jake guy from the texts. Don't care either. I'm just trying to keep my head straight and move on. Anyone been through this? Got any advice on what's next? You handled that about as well as anyone could in this situation, OP. She got caught, flipped it on you, and then acted like she was the victim. The whole I deserve better line is just an attempt to justify her actions. Truth is, she wasn't happy, but instead of communicating or leaving with integrity, she chose to lie and sneak around. That's on her, not you. Update. Things took a turn since I last posted. Sarah's out of the house, accounts are frozen, and I've got a lawyer working on the divorce. Figured I'd update you guys since some of you asked what's next. It's been a wild couple of weeks, and I'm just trying to keep up with it all. Started off with me meeting my lawyer again. He's a solid guy, knows his stuff. I gave him all the screenshots of Sarah's texts with Jake, plus some hotel receipts I found in her email. She never logged out on my laptop, so that was easy. He says we've got a good shot at avoiding alimony since she cheated and walked out. He drafts up the divorce papers, puts in that I want a full split of assets and no support for her. I tell him to go for it. We set a date to serve her, and he says it'll happen soon. I'm just glad something's moving forward. A few days later, Sarah shows up at the house. Not alone either. She's got Jake with her. I'm inside, hear banging on the door, and check the Ring camera I put up a while back. There they are, her yelling my name, him shouting about how I owe the money or some crap. I hit record on the app. She's demanding her half of everything. Says I can't lock her out of her own house. Jake's louder, saying stuff like he'll make me pay if I don't open up. I don't. I call the cops instead. Takes them maybe 15 minutes to get there, and by then, Sarah and Jake are gone. I save the footage anyway. Lawyer says it's gold if she tries anything later. I decide I need more on these two. A buddy of mine knows a PI, so I hire the guy. Costs a chunk, but worth it. He tracks them down to some cheap motel on the edge of town. Turns out Jake's got no money, lives off odd jobs, and now Sarah's footing the bill with her credit cards. PI says they're arguing a lot, probably because those cards are hitting their limits. I can't help but laugh a little. She wanted better, and she's stuck in a dump with a broke loser. PI is still digging, says he'll get me more if I need it. Then it's time to serve her. Lawyer sets it up with a process server. Guy finds her at the motel, hands her the papers. PI was there too. Got a copy of the motel security footage from a friend who works there. Sarah loses it, yelling at the server, waving her arms, looking like a mess. Papers say no alimony. Split the assets my way because of the cheating. She's got 30 days to respond or it's default in my favor. I don't hear from her right away, but I know she's pissed. I'm not sitting around waiting for her next move. I changed all the locks on the house. Old ones were cheap anyway. Got a better security system too. Cameras everywhere. While I'm at it, I go through her stuff she left behind. Bunch of designer bags, shoes, jewelry. I figure she doesn't need them wherever she's at, so I list them online. Sell most of it quick. Her Gucci bag goes for a couple $100, some heels for $50. Pocket the cash and treat myself to a ribeye at the steakhouse I like. First good meal I've had in a while. Post a quick update on here after. She's served, he's broke, I'm eating good. Some of you liked that one. A few days later, Jake shows up at my work. I'm in sales, office job. Got a parking lot out back. I'm heading to my car after a shift, and he's there, leaning on my hood. Smells like booze, eyes red. He starts ranting about how I stole Sarah's money and ruined their lives. I tell him to get off my car. He doesn't. Steps closer instead. Swings at me. Guy's drunk, so it's slow. I step back, he misses, stumbles. I pull out my phone, start recording. He's yelling, calling me names. Takes another swing. Misses again. Security from the building comes out, grabs him. Cops show up fast this time. Cuff him, take him away. I hand over the video, file a report for assault. Turns out he's got a warrant from something old too, so he's not getting out quick. That night, Sarah calls me, not from her usual number. Must have got a burner or borrowed a phone since I blocked her. She's crying, saying Jake's not what she thought, that she wants to work things out. I'm not buying it. I tell her she got her better. She can enjoy it. She starts begging, saying she's sorry that she messed up. I laugh and say, yeah, you did, and hang up. Before I block that number too, I email her the screenshots of her text with Jake. Subject line, memory lane. Figure she can look at those and remember why she's in this mess. Lawyer calls me after all this goes down, says Jake's looking at jail time, assault charge plus the warrant. Could be months. Sarah's stuck, cards maxed out, no cash, PI is still watching, says she's bouncing between the motel and crashing with a friend. I don't feel bad. She picked this. Lawyer's happy too, says all this drama just makes our case stronger. Tells me to keep doing what I'm doing, stay out of trouble, and let her dig her own hole. So that's where it's at. Sarah served, Jake's locked up, and I'm holding steady. Sold her stuff, got security sorted, and sent her those screenshots to twist the knife a bit. She's blowing up, but I'm not budging. House is mine for now. Finances are locked down, and I'm just waiting on the divorce to push through. Some of you said last time to go scorched earth. I think I'm getting there. What do you reckon happens next? Any tips on dealing with her if she keeps trying to crawl back? Final update. Alright, here's the final update. Been a while since I posted. Sorry about that. Life's been busy, but in a good way for once. Thanks to everyone who commented last time, gave me some solid advice and support. A lot's happened since update 1, and it's all wrapped up now. Sarah and Jake got what was coming, and I'm out of the other side. This is a long one, so grab a drink or something. After Jake got arrested in the parking lot and Sarah tried calling back with the burner phone call, things kept rolling. I turned 33 not long after. Didn't feel much like celebrating with everything going on, but some buddies dragged me out for beers and pizza. Wasn't a big thing, just a few of us at a bar, but it was nice to chill for a night. Posted a quick thing here saying I was officially too old for her nonsense. Some of you got a kick out of that. Sarah's sister hit me up a couple days later. She's younger than Sarah, always been decent to me. She texts asking if I can help Sarah out because she's in a bad spot. Says Sarah's too proud to ask herself, but she's struggling. I told her no. Sarah made her bed with Jake. She can lie in it. Sister calls me cold. Says family's supposed to stick together. I say Sarah's the one who walked out, not me. She doesn't push it after that, just drops it. I don't hear from her again. Then Jake's court date comes up. It's for the assault in the parking lot plus that old warrant he had. I go in, testify about what happened, show the video of him swinging at me, drunk and sloppy. His public defender tries to spin it like I provoked him, but the judge isn't buying it. Video's clear as day. Jake gets 6 months in county jail, plus a fine he definitely can't pay. Sarah's there in the courtroom, sitting in the back. She looks rough. Hair's a mess, clothes wrinkled, like she hasn't slept. She stares at me the whole time, but I don't flinch. I walk out after, don't look back. A few days later, Sarah tries something stupid. I'm at work, and my new security system pings my phone. Motion at the front door. I check the feed, and it's her, fiddling with the lock. She's got a screwdriver or something, trying to pop it open. I call the cops right away. They catch her in the act, cuff her, haul her off. Turns out it's trespassing since her name's still on the deed technically, but I press charges anyway. Lawyer says it's another nail in her coffin for the divorce. She gets bailed out by some friend, but she's got a court date now too. PI tells me she's running out of people to lean on. Divorce mediation's next. Lawyer's got everything lined up. Screenshots, hotel receipts, ring footage, Jake's arrest, her trespassing. Sarah shows up with some cheap lawyer she must have scraped cash together for. She's demanding half the house, alimony, says she's entitled to it because we were married 6 years. My lawyer tears it apart, shows the proof she cheated, walked out, spent like crazy with Jake, points out we've got no kids, she's got a job, however part-time. Mediator's an older lady, real no-nonsense type. She's not impressed with Sarah's story, says it's leaning my way unless Sarah's got something big to counter. She doesn't. We don't settle that day, but it's clear she's not getting much. I decide to sell the house after that. Market's good, and I don't want it tying me to her anymore. Get a realtor, list it quick, sells in a week. 3 bedrooms, decent yard, nets me a solid chunk after the mortgage. State law says I've got to split some of it with Sarah since we bought it together, but my lawyer makes sure her cut's tiny after legal fees and her screwing around. She gets maybe a few grand, nowhere near half. I take my share, buy a condo downtown. Smaller, but it's mine. Clean slate. Move in, set up a spare room as an office. Feels good to have my own space. PI keeps tabs on Sarah while this is all going down. Says her credit card is done. Cut off after she maxed them with Jake. She's couch surfing now, bouncing between friends who are getting tired of her. Jake's still in jail, no help there. Mutual friends we had start texting me, saying she's asking them for cash. They're not giving her anything. Most of them picked my side after the cheating came out. She's running out of options fast. Sarah sends me an email one night. It's long, rambles on about how I ruined her life, how Jake was a mistake, how she'll win me back someday. It's nuts. She's blaming me for everything, saying I should have fought for her. I forward it to my lawyer, tell him it's restraining order material if she keeps it up. Then I delete it. I don't reply. She's delusional if she thinks there's a chance in hell. Divorce gets finalized a couple weeks later. Court date's short. Judge looks at everything, signs off. I keep most of the assets, no alimony thanks to the evidence. Sarah gets her little house cut, nothing else. Lawyer shakes my hand, says it's a clean win. I walk out of there feeling like a weight's gone. Post a quick thing hereafter. She wanted better, she got broke. I got free. Some of you cheered that one. Word gets back to me that Jake dumps Sarah while he's still in jail. PI says he's got some new girlfriend writing him letters. Some pen pal thing. Sarah's alone now. No Jake, no money, no friends stepping up. She's irrelevant to me at this point. I hear she's working odd jobs. Maybe retail, maybe waitressing. Nothing steady. Don't know, don't care. I start therapy around then, not because I'm torn up about Sarah, more to figure out how I missed the signs. Make sure I don't end up here again. Guy I see is alright. Helps me sort through it. I hit the gym too, get back into lifting weights, pick up my old guitar, start playing again. Been a while since I had time for that. Life's starting to feel normal, better even. Book a solo trip to the coast for next month. Just a few days to clear my head. So that's it. Thanks for the support, guys. Help me keep my head on straight through the mess. Peace. Sarah trying to break in? Desperation at its finest. You played this about as smart as possible, and now you're walking away with the house sold, finances intact, and no dead weight dragging you down. Sarah and Jake are exactly where they put themselves. Broke, alone, and facing legal trouble. Block, ignore, and let her deal with the mess she made. What would you do in this situation? Let us know in the comments. And thank you for joining us today on rSpace. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. See you next time.